Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your shadow reading. Now, first off, I do apologize for being very late with your shadow reading. Got caught up with work, but not important right now. Let's see, what does Aquarius need to be aware of? Any of this for Aquarius? Take it. Conscious thoughts, conscious actions. Alright, what does Aquarius need to be aware of? Alright, and I said many times before, I don't like to see the cards. So to make sure it's completely guided by spirit, wait, no, more from the middle, okay. Wait, main or side? Side message. Not it. Bottom right. Oh. Bottom right. That's the last. Alright, so let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. Fragmentation. Pre-chance to dream, fated to suffer, revenge, blinded to pain, anger and change. Aquarius, are you doing okay? Because I didn't get into the reading yet, and I get the sense of this is a nightmare I'd be glad to wake up from. Yeah, I did not agree to this. Someone give me the hell out. Okay, you know what? Let's just get into the reading, figure out what the heck is going on. For your conscious actions, you have fragmentation. You're splitting yourself way too thin, and you're completely aware of it. I'm over here, over there, up there, and around there. Oh, I can't forget to be back there where I'm supposed to be fixing something behind the scenes, while at the same time, I gotta be staying in the spotlight, but not too far in, because I gotta run back out any moment. It's like, it's like there's different pieces of you scattered around, and you're in a little bit of everything. What's interesting though is, you know how sometimes when people show certain aspects of themselves more or less depending on their environment? Not you, Aquarius, you remain consistent. Only thing is, you're being pulled in too many directions and it's stressing you the fuck out. Kind of like, what can I do to catch a break? Because out of everything you're doing, whether it be working, family, friends, personal obligations, the moment you get a rest, it's like someone needs you to do something, or there's some place you gotta be. Some of y'all might even be screaming, can I have a moment to catch my breath? As far as your conscious thoughts and influence, you have pre-chance to dream. Yep, there it goes again, waking me up from this nightmare. This is your life, but you want it to be a dream. Someday soon you'll wake up and all of this will be a fading memory. So y'all might be in denial of the severity of your situation and how it may truly be affecting you. I'm not saying all of you are in la la land, but some of you really are in la la land where it's not as bad as you think. I know Aquarius, sometimes y'all can be a little bit detached from your emotions, and in some situations that can be a good thing because it allows you to think with logic instead of emotion, which is one of the good things about air signs. But for some of you, it's like you're downplaying how your present moment, how your day-to-day, how your week is over here affecting you. Because again, you're really being pulled in too many different directions. But with this card, it's more of, it's not stressing me out, it's nothing but a bad dream. It's not really that deep, it's not really that serious. Kind of like you're using your logic to downplay how much time you really have for the things that matter to you. And what's crazy enough too is that there may be some small signs or even synchronicities that are going on around you, where your spirit guides and spirit teams is trying to, like, in a sense, open your eyes to the fact that you are not okay. You are not happy. For some of you, you're dangerously close to burnout. And you may not be aware of it until it becomes too late, but you're receiving signs, you're receiving messages in the here and now. But because you're not in tune with your reality, it's like you don't have a chance to notice how many directions you're really being pulled in. It's for the greater good. For fated to suffer, you're taking this apple you're being offered. For some of you it's a job, for some of you it's opportunity. For some of you it's social status, whatever the case may be. You're accepting it on faith that it's for your best interest. If you're about to, like, for example, if you're about to sign a contract, you're not concerned that there's anything hidden in the fine print. If someone is making you feel overworked, it's like it's still in your own benefit. Even though you're tired, even though you're stressed, it's for the greater good. Something good will come out of it. Don't be hesitant to take what's there just because it looks scary. So you may be allowing yourself to be called upon quite frankly, more than necessary. Because in your mind, from your perspective, it's a good opportunity you're taking. And there it is. That's what I was hopefully trying to figure out what I was trying to say. It's like you're taking the good with the bad with the good. Sometimes you gotta go through a hard time to get the greatest reward. Now, for your subconscious thoughts and influences, okay, that's what happened to your reading. For your the first card you have for your subconscious thoughts and influence, you have revenge. There's a lot of anger attached to this card, like it all better not be for nothing. So on a subconscious level, you may be not scared. Okay, for a small percentage of you scared, but for the vast majority of you, a part of you is thinking you're wasting your fucking time. And if it comes a day where I find out I'm wasting my time, you're gonna feel my wrath. You're gonna feel my blade. There's no way in hell I've been sticking around all this time, putting up with so much shit. To turn around and be fired, to be dismissed, to be let go, to receive nothing more than a pat on the back. Oh, I'm saying nothing because you know what? There's always that one sign, there's always that one element that you don't want to fuck with, that you don't want to make mad, that you don't want to make angry. And when I did the shadow readings, they had something similar for Virgo. Virgo of the earth signs, they're the ones you don't want to fuck with. Aquarius, when it comes to air signs, y'all can be cool, but at the same time, do not piss an Aquarius off. Do not mishandle them. Do not misjudge them, because y'all don't even have to touch somebody to give them a beat down. All you need is your quick wit and your words, and that'll be enough. And on a subconscious level, you're concerned that you're wasting your time, and you have no problem giving somebody the business if it turns out that they're wasting your time, which is probably why you'll feel on a conscious level want to wake up from this nightmare, because subconsciously blinded to pain. Anything you're upset about that frustrates you, that annoys you, you may be pushing it into your subconscious mind, because consciously you want to wake up from this nightmare. But anything that distresses you, annoys you, bothers you, agitates you, anything that contradicts how you perceive your present reality, you may be pushing it into your subconscious mind. You may be burying it so deep that you don't have to look at it, you don't need to be aware of it. It's fine for right now. Just sit right there in the corner, it'll be all right. So yeah, you could be denial about what it is, of how you really feel. Again, whether it be with a job, a person, family, your entire social group, or just an uncomfortable situation that you find yourself in. You're dismissing the pain, agitation, and you're pushing into the dark corners of your mind. But the one thing that I do notice, and that Spirit is pointing out, is that there may be moments where it comes up in your conscious mind and you're either dismissing it or explaining it away as it. Dismissing it or explaining it away. It's all for a reason, it's all for a purpose. With the good, there comes bad. And lastly, you have anger and chains. There's a lot of anger and resentment. You have me doing the grunt work that you could easily do yourself, that you don't want to be bothered with. Now again, whether it be work, family, or friends, someone could be taking credit for your hard labor, because that's also what I'm hearing and feeling. It's like you're taking credit for my hard labor. I have all the responsibility. Sorry about that, Aquarius, but oh right, you have all the accountability and responsibility, but none of the recognition. And if so, it's for the briefest of moments. For some of you, because I didn't say it earlier, but Spirit is also saying now, it could also be an unpaid internship. I don't know, whoever you may have spoken to may have actually used that as a selling point, where anything you do, it goes to college credit and can be put on your resume. But when you either got the internship, whether it's paid or not, it turned out not to be the case, where somebody's taking credit for your hard-earned work. This is not what it was supposed to be. I'm also hearing, why is my name on your paper? So if some of y'all did a research project, someone could have stole the idea right out from under you. But again, this is over here in your subconscious thoughts and influences. So all this anger, all this resentment, all this, you better not cross me, you better not be playing me, I'm gonna get you back if you screw me over. All of this is in your subconscious mind, where you're not even aware of it. Your subconscious mind, though, if you're picking up that there's some over here, that there's some foul play going on, but your conscious mind is dismissing it and excusing it, which cycles back into you feeling like you're being split in more than one direction, because it's all for the greater good. It's all going to work out for the best. Oh, it's normal to have some bad experiences with a good opportunity. Okay. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what Spirit has to say. What does Spirit have to say to Aquarius? One moment. Okay, what else does Spirit have to say to Aquarius? Only 3 or 4 cards I need, Spirit. We've been through this. Let's see. Not this one. Main or side message? Right. You know, Spirit is a little bit funny. Whenever if you hear right, they may actually mean left. My right is their left. Their left is my right. Not it. Wait, what? Top, a main or side? Nope. Actually, this main. Never mind. Main or side? I'm not. The top, center, main or side? Main message, okay. Not it. Wait. None of these. Do I need any of these? The rest of these? No. Mainly side messages are not needed. Let's see. Have 10 of fire, nice. Love, King of Earth. It's been a while since I've seen that one. And Justice. Oh, hold up now, okay. For fragmentation, pre-chance to dream, and fated to suffer, you have the 10 of fire. And tear up the old and walk into the new. A cycle is now complete. You feel your passion stirring inside you. Time to let your heart skip a beat. You have the time, the energy, the resources. Lay down your burdens. Set them ablaze. And see which ones are really for you. And which ones you can live without. Not all struggles are meant for your life. Take the ones that you're meant to carry with you and leave the rest behind. So basically what Spirit is saying, if any hardships you're going through, any challenges, any burdens, responsibilities, if they're not for you, they're not for you. Let them go. You're not obligated to do anything that's not meant for you. That's not to say if a parent or a friend comes to ask you for help, if you have the time, the energy, the patience, the resources, then by all means. But you shouldn't be breaking your back to carry somebody else's load. Same thing if the situation is work related. You should not have to go above and beyond doing your work and somebody else's. For example, if you have a supervisor, you know their role and responsibility, but for some reason they're pushing some of their work onto you, treating you like an assistant, knowing dang well what they're asking you to do is not in your job description. If it's not something that's meant for you to do, handle your responsibilities, handle your obligations, pursue your passions in life. Anything else that's a burden, hardship on you, it's not your responsibility. It's time to end the cycle of taking on things, any and everything that's not meant for you. Only what you're capable of doing in the moment, and if you're willing to do so. Yeah, if you're willing to do so because it's in your greatest benefit. Now for pre-chance to dream, revenge, and blinded to pain, you have love and king of earth. I'm hearing love yourself enough to walk away from a situation that does not serve you. If something's not right for you and cause you distress, don't dismiss it away. Yeah, don't dismiss it away and hide your own heart. Your heart still beats for what you think is just. If something's unfair to you, even the slightest, it's important to address it. You're responsible, you're practical. Yeah, you're responsible, you're practical. You're grounded, you're earthy. I'm hearing you're in tune with nature. Know the rhythm of its song. The moment something sounds out of tune, you catch it right away. And adjust yourself accordingly. So a king of earth is trying to say, so yeah, spirits make, based on how the energy I'm picking up from these cards, you may be, in your conscious mind, you are definitely, subconscious mind is the drifting into your conscious mind, and you are definitely aware that something not right is going on. Yeah, consciously you are aware that something not right is going on, even though it mainly showed up in your subconscious mind. There's no way it doesn't drift into your conscious mind where you feel like something's not right. Someone's out of step. The energy's not matching up. Your words and your actions are not consistent with each other. And being that you're showing up as king of earth, yeah, you know how to move accordingly, but you gotta love yourself enough to know when things aren't fair and move accordingly. So you may know how to move accordingly, but I don't know, something may be holding you back if you're not doing it. I'm getting things for the greater good. Now, it fated to suffer, blinded to pain and anger and chains, you have justice. I'm hearing it's time to right these wrongs and bring it into focus. It's time to even the scales. Yeah, lay down your sword and even the scales. bring the situation into balance. What's right for you should not be a burden, and what's right for the other should not be a sacrifice of your free time or violate your freedom. Why am I hearing do this or you're fired? So for some of you, this could definitely be work related, where someone in charge of you, they're literally demanding that you do more work, whether it's in your job description or not. You do this or you're fired, and probably trying to find a way to intimidate you. Now, obviously that's not for all of you, that is for some of you, but not all of you. For the vast majority, yeah, Spirit is saying it's time to lay down the law, because this shit is not going to correct itself. If it's really in your best benefit, then where's the benefit? Suffering in silence? Pain and aggravation? Frustration? Humiliation? But again, all these feelings you may be pushing to your subconscious thoughts, but these are things that Spirit is bringing to your focus and attention. Because it's there, you know it's there. Either you're not acknowledging it to its fullest extent, or you're not acting on it. Okay, Spirit, so what is the advice for Aquarius? What is the advice for Aquarius? Okay. Not it. Main or side? Okay, side, but you're gonna need it. Main message. This one. Main message. Main or side? Side. I don't want to do side messages until the beginning of August, but Spirit is making it clear that you're going to need it. For advice, you have Scotty with atonement and Skyla with drama. These two tie in with each other, but I'm going to start with atonement. I'm hearing it's time for someone to pay for their bad actions. The more you let somebody get away with something, the more they're going to do it. You think it's causing unnecessary drama by confronting someone about the issues. I'm hearing creating drama out of nothing. The more you allow somebody to chip away at you, instead of holding them accountable for their mishandling of you, the worse the situation is going to get. I'm hearing you need to atone for yourself as well. You make so many excuses for why a situation played out for you make so many excuses for why a situation played out the way it did, never really realizing that you played a part, of this as well. It's time for you to forgive yourself. Yeah, time for you to forgive yourself and all parties involved. You're taking a risk by speaking your truth. Drama is only seen by someone who doesn't want to face the truth. Wait, what? Drama is a term used not just when someone is exaggerating, but when they're confronted with the truth they're not ready to face. And so they say it's drama, creating problems out of nothing, when in all actuality, they know that it's not drama. They know you have they know you've come to plead your case, a strong one at that, but they don't want to face their role and responsibility in the mess that they created. So this could actually apply to both of you, or if there's more than two people involved, this can apply to all of you. One for owning up to yourself, like you're the one who allowed the situation to get this bad by not speaking up sooner. And two, you think you're creating drama by if you're voicing your opinion, and they're going to say you're creating drama. If there's someone else involved, they're going to say you're creating drama by bringing it up. But really, y'all both aware that this is over here an issue. On their side, you're finally calling them down and they don't know how to handle it. On your side, Spirit is advising you not to see it as a problem of bringing a situation to someone's attention, especially when it's doing you harm. And based on your subconscious thoughts, this is doing you harm. Mentally anyway, or emotionally. Oh shit. Spirit said you need this. Even though it's a side message, Spirit said you need it. Your last advice, you have denial. Stop denying the bitter truth. You're in pain. Okay, you're in pain. Seek help. Use your voice and voice your opinions. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be angry. The only wrong decision is to do nothing and pretend the problem doesn't exist. The more you deny a problem, the bigger it grows until it's too much to handle. And when it's time and you're ready to face it, it blows up in your face. And all your greatest fears are now reality. So in a sense, the longer you deny how you're feeling about this situation and all this anger in your subconscious mind, the harder it's going to be in the near or late future. You think as though fear going to be a problem if you say something. The longer you wait, the more of a problem it may be, according to Spirit. Yeah, we call it self-fulfilling prophecies for a reason anyway. But anyway, Aquarius, this is what I have for you. I hope you did enjoy the reading and maybe gain some insight from it. If you did, please do hit the like and subscribe button, as there will be more videos to come. That being said, I shall see you in the next one. Bye, Aquarius.